This is a young lady that it's a very real pleasure to introduce, someone that we feel rather warm and special about. Miss Beverly Kenney, a girl with a rather warm and sensitive way with a song. She hasn't really made it in a big way yet, but we're sure she's going to, and we're kind of excited about her prospects. You going to sing something for us tonight?
I am.
Good. Marty going to help out, huh?
I make a date for golf. You can bet your life it rains. I try to throw a party, but the guy downstairs complains. I guess I'll go through life just catching colds and missing trains. Everything happens to me. I never miss a thing. I've had the measles and the mumps, and every time I play an ace, my partner always trumps. I guess I'm just a fool who never looks before she jumps. Everything happens to me. At first my heart thought you might break this jinx for me, that love would turn the trick to end despair. But now I just can't fool this head that thinks for me, and I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. I telegraphed and phoned, I sent an airmail special too. Your answer was goodbye. There was even postage due. I fell in love just once, and then it had to be with you. Everything happened to me.
Not too long ago, in Downbeat, Matt Hentoff observed that, in his opinion, Bev was perhaps the most exciting new jazz vocalist to come on the scene since Sarah Vaughan. And then a couple of the other jazz critics in Downbeat disagreed and said they didn't really feel you were a jazz vocalist as such at all. Do you feel you are? Or do you feel
I do, but it's sort of a distinction, so everyone who isn't and almost is thinks they are and says they are. Something like that.
Jazz continues to be, I guess, a thing that's kind of difficult to
very indefinable.
Pin down, particularly in vocals.
And it has nothing to do with songs, because when I tell people I'm a jazz singer, they say, oh, you're one of those beboppers, you do How High the Moon. They don't know that you can take a simple thing like Happy Birthday or anything and make it into a jazz song.
I think How High the Moon is kind of an interesting example of that. This began as a waltz.
Yes, I hear you.
A show tune, a very slow thing, and now is a jazz classic.
It'll go back to waltzing after a while.
Could you do something? Probably will. So it's pretty nice as a jazz standard. Could you do something for us that maybe get a little bit of both?
Oh, yes. The perfect tune, Mountain Greenery. Rodgers and Hart.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to explain about... Oh, first I'm going to do it the way it was written for musical comedy, which is quite different. In our mountain greenery where God paints the scenery, we're two crazy people together. While you love your lover, let blue skies be your coverlet. When it rains, we'll laugh at the weather. And if you're good, you'll search for words so I can cook while you stand looking. Scenes could get no keener reception in a beanery. Bless our mountain greenery holiness. In our mountain greenery, where God paints the scenery, we're just two crazy people together. Why you love your only lover, let blue skies be your only coverlet. When it rains, we'll laugh at the weather. And if you're good to me, baby, you'll search for wisdom, maybe, so I can cook for you while you stand looking at me cooking. These could get no keener reception, no, not even in a beanery. Bless our mountain greenery home. Sweet home. There's something you'd like to say something better.
No. That's a special thing to do. Can you do something else for us?
Oh, I see now. I know 3 songs at least, I know. Making whoopee. I'll say with. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous, he answers twice. It's killing 'cause he's so willing for making whoopee. Just picture a little love nest way down where the roses cling. Picture that sweet love nest. See what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. So don't forget, folks, that's what you get when you make a fee. Right?
Oh,
Sing. I'll show you. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making
A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous, he answers twice. It's really killing 'cause he's so willing to make whoopee.
Now he doesn't have much money, that's $5,000 per.
Yeah, and then some judge who thinks he's funny says you'll give 6 to her.
Says the judge, suppose I fail. The judge says, but you land in jail. I better keep her, you better keep her, you better keep her. We just blew it.
Can you maybe change the pace for us a little bit now and do something kind of soft and melodic?
Do you think it's early enough for wee small hours?
I think it's probably just about right for that time.
Okay. In the wee small hours of the morning, when the whole wide world has gone to sleep, you lie awake and think about the boy and never ever think of counting sheep. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be his if only he would call. In the wee small hours of the morning, that's the time you miss him most of all. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, you'd be his if only he would call.